Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am getting back on track with my morning routine. I just started this routine about 4 weeks ago and I was doing so good. I was so consistent, and then I ended up getting sick and had zero motivation to get up early. As much as I was tempted to feel guilty and lazy sleeping in, I told myself, no, I am sick, I'm pregnant, and clearly my body needs the rest. Taking care of our bodies and giving it what it needs isn't laziness. It really is a form of self-care. So, yes, I will say trying to get back on track though has been a struggle. This morning, I did not want to get up. I really wanted to stay in bed, but honestly, being up and ready before my kids makes a huge difference for me, just mentally, and helps the day run more smoothly. And that's what I had to remind myself of. If I am not up before the kids, they are demanding breakfast or a snack before I even get a chance to breathe, and I just end up grumpy. Also, Proverbs 31:15 encourages me as well, just knowing that the Proverbs 31 woman got up before dawn to prepare for her day and to set up the table for her family. That inspires me to do the same. But I strive to be up between 5 and 5:30. I have to feed the cat first, or else he's so annoying and doesn't leave me alone. But then after that, I get myself ready. Taking a shower the night before helps because it takes less time for me to get ready in the morning. So I try to shower the night before. And as I get ready, I put a YouVersion audio devotional on called Restoring Our View of Motherhood. And then after that, I put on some worship music and just allow my thoughts to be fixed on God. You know, He promises to keep in perfect peace those whose thoughts are fixed on Him. And so I really hold tight to that promise. And it's been incredibly helpful, and for the most part, shifts my mood and perspective each day. Another thing that has been really helping me mentally is putting some makeup on during the week. It's not that I believe beauty should be defined by our appearance, but there's something about it that makes me feel more alive. It even makes a difference in how productive I am during the day. Don't get me wrong, I do go without it, but yes, definitely notice a significant mental shift when I feel put together. Okay, so moving on to my new morning laundry routine. If you watched my first day in the life video, you saw the chaos in my room. Most of it was laundry that had been sitting around for days. In that video, I shared how I struggled with keeping up with all the laundry. I'd wash the clothes, but then leave them on the floor or in a basket. I would fold them, but then wouldn't put them away, so then they would end up unfolded again. Sometimes I'd even let it pile up so high that it just took days to get through it. Honestly, laundry was just the death of me. So recently I finally made me a laundry schedule, and it's been a total game changer. So before bed, I toss a load in the washer. Then in the morning, before I dive into my Bible reading, I throw it in the dryer. And no, it doesn't stink, surprisingly. Then once they're dry, I fold them, put them away, and so far this routine has been working wonders, and it's definitely helped reduce some of the mental clutter. So after I do the laundry, then I start my quiet time with the Lord. Honestly, I am not a morning person. I hate getting up early, and so because of that, I would read the Bible when I could during the day. If I had 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there, I would read, or if I didn't get to it during the day, then before bed I would read. And there's nothing wrong with that. All God cares about is us making time for Him and spending that quality time in fellowship. However, at the beginning of 2025, I really felt in my heart that God wanted me to get up before the kids and spend time with Him. And I tried making excuses, but I kid you not, things were happening that was waking me up at 5. And so I was just like, okay, God, I hear you. I understand. I'll get up. For instance, my cat started meowing to go outside, and he never used to do this prior to me waking up, but he would not stop. When I finally would get up, I looked at the time and it was 5 o'clock. And another time, my daughter left her iPad in my room and her alarm went off at 5 a.m. Why she set a 5 a.m. alarm, I don't know, but she did. It didn't wake her up. It woke me up. And I just knew that God was confirming that He wanted me to be up by 5. And so I decided to be obedient. And oh my goodness, talk about God knowing exactly what we need. I had been struggling so much mentally and emotionally, and I would cry and ask God to show up and to help me because I literally cannot be the mom I want to be without Him. And God answered that prayer by showing me it was going to take me getting up and starting my day with Him. He took me to John 15:5, which says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Abide in me and I'll abide in you. Apart from me, you can do nothing. So spending time with Him in the morning literally has changed my whole day around. Right now, I am in the book of Jeremiah. And what I do is I read a chapter and then I write down a verse from that chapter on a sticky note. And then I meditate on that verse all day. So, for example, on this particular day, it was Jeremiah 17:7, and it said, Blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence. I've also been working on a workbook called The 6 Truths of Motherhood, which has been shifting my perspective in a lot of areas as well. I highly recommend it. But it reminds me that I have been entrusted with my children by God. He specifically chose me for my children and will give me His full wisdom and knowledge when it comes to disciplining them. And that isn't just for me. That is for the parent listening to this video as well. The last thing I do is make breakfast for the kids. Having breakfast made before they wake up eliminates the whining, especially for my 3-year-old. So this makes everyone's morning feel more peaceful. If for whatever reason my kids wake up before I make breakfast, I just have them help me or I put a movie on for them and that helps. So yeah, this has been the morning routine that has been making a huge difference for me. If you don't already have a morning routine, I want to encourage you to start one. It can be a game changer for your day. It really does set the tone for a productive, intentional day. You know, whether it's a moment of stillness or some type of physical activity or time for spiritual or personal growth, having a morning routine can help you show up better for yourself and for your family. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and until next time, bye.